There we go. Awesome. So YouTube just started as well. Okay. So today we'll be creating a mobile application. Right now I'm testing on iOS, but later we'll try Android as well, I guess. So here I am doing something not correct. I'm not gonna change font at all. Just gonna leave it. Sorry, mono. Oh, same thing here. Let's drop those. We're not doing anything with them. So right now, create game gets us into the create game name, game password. This this one. And we probably want gap of two. A little bit distance between those. Do we want that actually though? Should I move this button outside here? Hmm. Hmm. What just happened with this button? I added a class margin top and styling disappeared. Oh, I don't have a button at all. Oh, imported. There we go. So now I can add MT2, yeah, or 4. And I don't need this gap anymore. And then I can increase to maybe 8 and here to 16. 12 is okay. Mm-hmm. Not sure if they should be in the bottom always. Let's try bottom then. Try a lot of things here and see how this all we don't need. So in home screen we can have our content and then we can have, let's see in the documentation, footer. How do they do that? They do content and up content and just do footer. Let's do that. No, IO content ends here and we add a footer and say that those buttons, right? right here, they go into the footer. Oh, snap. This one we need to remove then. Let's see the tabs. How did they do that? Oh, so they did it with the tabs. I think this is fine. Yeah, why not? Let's keep it simple and then we change it after we. So create game, and now we need a new file, join game. And for join game, it's gonna be very similar as create game. It's just gonna say join game. It's gonna say join game there as well. Still will need a game name and a game password. The button is gonna say join. And we're gonna have a back button, right? And then should have another one button saying scan QR code. And now let's add navigation to that button. So join game, need that one in here. And now we need to create a imputed property for that. It's called the join game component. And we add an ion nav link with router direction forward and component equals join component, and we wrap our button with that. So now if we press join button, we get in here and let's read documentation again. Find ion button, button. There we go. Let's see if we can find, there it is, a button with an icon. So we just need to add that one into the join game screen. Yeah, QR code is gonna have a little icon, not a star. Do we have something like icons here? Icons. Icons. There we go. Ion icons. This one. All right. So it, no, it did not copy. Yeah, now it copied. Had to click there to copy it. So yeah, let's see. It's a join game. Still nothing. Ah, of course, I don't import the ion icon like this. Still does not work. What is needed now? Okay. Oh yeah, so I need to say which slot to use it and which icon. So either start or end. All right, so and icon is gonna be this one. Oh, and it says star, and it's importing it like this. Okay, so we need to import camera. There's nothing else, just camera. Let's do this then. Yay! So we got this one, and then we don't want it to be disabled. So yeah, we have a scan QR code to join the game, or you fill in name. So let's check the input. Okay, don't need this one. Feel solid. I gotta try this on join game. We have a join game. Feel equals solid. Didn't change anything. This one, fill. What do we have here? What are the lines? So, did not change anything. Okay, never mind. Let's do another type. Let's see if password works. Yeah, it does. Cool. So let's create our options here. Const game name equals ref empty string. Let's import the ref. Const game password, another ref. And let's do v model and game name. And oh, this one was game password. This one v model game name. So let's do the button. this one join button. Let's click equals. Let's do a function called join. Let's create that function and let's log. Let's just log them. And let's say another thing here. Const can submit equals computed value. Let's calculate something here. Come on, let's import this one. We can submit this if game name dot value is dot length is bigger than 3. And so don't need those parentheses on this. And game password dot value does not exist. Yeah, and if game thinking too hard here, length is bigger than 3, then you can submit. And disabled is only if you cannot submit. After I type something, yeah, I also need, and so here game password value equals empty string or longer than. So like this, then I can join. If I join the game, let's do a little let's do a little log here. Const log, then we can say log equals game value plus game pass. This, so we can say test, join, test, and give. Okay, so we got it. I'm not sure how to log and get that log. So we just, oh, sorry, I think I removed the wrong thing here. So yeah, this one I don't need. We just wanted to check how this works. So let's call this function do join or something like that. And not sure in let's see, which Yeah, let's see. Mhm. I guess it's just a PVM, so we can do which, and let's do for now. Let's do HTTP colon slash slash local. Okay, thank you. I don't want your help now. Localhost 80 because that's where our micronaut application is running. Slash join. I think that was here's my other project. There. Why did you open downstairs? Let's run this one, and then we can go to localhost 8080 slash Bulgaria. Yep, it's joined. Game name and game password. Okay, let's make sure game name and game password right. Let's create a branch for this one. Okay, okay. So where is my micronaut application? There it is. So I did some changes here, and let's commit those one. Oh God, I did a lot of changes. All right, work in progress. Yeah, just push them away so they are not in the. It doesn't matter. I want to push them away. Start fresh from here now. This application that we have. So let's create a branch for this one. New branch. Called home. Since I'm working at home project here, so let's see. Our public controller is gonna get a join and it's gonna return a string here. Right. I actually like returns an object. I'm not sure what to do. What should we return? We return game object here. If we return a game object here, so I can go ahead then. Our application just, I don't need to do any more HTTP calls. Can render this, subscribe. Still will get it once again. Kind of not needed here. Let's do it. Just bring. And if there is an error, just return an error. And for this one, we return just Drink and just no, maybe I can't. Okay, so far so good. And let's go back to our controller. So what happens here? Yeah, we joined the game. So this one should work. And then we can do that. This can be an async method. It can do const as joining. Let's do this as a false. So in the start, joining value true. So if it's joining, then just return. You cannot do anymore. Anything else here? Okay. So we can do one more thing here. We can say let's whatever. We just do a span join, or we need an icon name equals. How about I do it like this? Icon equals, and then I import this icon here, and you can see what does that like spinner loader. Let's see documentation really fast. Loading. There it is. Oh, what's that? What the hell is this? Fancy thingy. Let's try this one then. Is open equals is joining, and in this one we show if is not joining. Something like this. So did not work. Okay, is open probably is not correct. Way to do this. Let's see how they did this here. Oh, of course I need to import the component. Always forget this. And I get no warning about this. Let's try again. Join. Hey, get this. Now that let's do it up. Finally, we remove that value. Oh, snap. Maybe I can restart the application. Turn game. Hey. Yeah, and join is not showing anymore. So this one we don't need to remove join. So text join can just be there. all the time. Not sure if ion loading is the correct way to do this, but let's see if we have something else. Um, okay, probably for mobile we don't do some simple loading stuff. We do the that probably should be okay. Yes. Let's see what more can we do. Um, so while we are loading, we also should be okay, so there it is. We should see it then. Yeah, response. And we should check if everything went okay. If res, okay. Else, throw. And I am doing this way. So let's do this way. Whoa. So let's move this one upstairs. Together with all this, like that. Then we say const JSON is this one, or that's just a straight API key. And let's display our API key here just for now. Not sure how to console log it in this in iPhone. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so far, and then we need to catch error, and if we catch error, we also want to do this one. And here we want to do log.value equals API key. And here we want to do get message. Then one other file. Finally, and then this is gonna be removed. Let's do this as error. Okay. Let's try this one and then join error failed. Load failed. How about if we do JSON stringify that error? Do we get anything more useful here? Yeah, no, we don't get anything. Okay. How about we just print the error? Well, sadly, it doesn't want me to allow to do that, but type error load failed. Type error load failed. Let's see now backend what happens there. Oh, we don't even get a request end, so something fails. Let's ionic that. Okay, try again. Let's see if we did this on iPhone and join. Oh, okay. So let's see what happened. Localhost did join post unsupported media type. Oh. What was that? Probably need to send a header. Let's try it once again. In the browser. My browser, there it is. Join. I probably forgot how to do fetch. Let's Google that up. Fetch post JSON data. Yeah, okay. So just need to print this one. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. This and then we run JSON stringify on this little thing. And now if we add this to join, load failed still. making sure I have this correctly. Okay, let's do the here and see what's happening now. Let's join game. Join course error, of course. Oh gosh, of course there is a course error. Oh yeah. Micronaut course. Okay, so let's do the micronaut again. Let's see the application properties. So let's summon here, course enabled true. Is that enough? Let's restart and take a look if that fixed the problem. So let's join again. 200. Okay. So let's refresh the page, join game. Let's remove, don't need to preserve the log. Join. And now we get 200. All right. And 200 says API game does not exist. Oh, now it works. So API. Oh, hmm. Yeah, of course I did not check it anymore. So here I need to say if response is not okay, then I do throw a message and I say message name is wait. Can I do that? And if it's error, let's say we want to add error colon plus. How does that look? Error game does not exist. Okay, so I just got double error. How come this? But message. Yes, this one should fix. And I think I'm using TypeScript, so I can say this is. Is it TypeScript? Yeah. What's the correct one for this? Let's do this. My Vue.js TypeScript catch error type. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so this one was interesting. Oh, I should be able to throw my custom error right here. That's something about name or something. Okay, let's do that. Throw, uh, let's call it custom error for now. So custom error, and how did he do that? So he's defining. Okay, right now, don't want to be bothered with this one. Let's just do this now. Oh, it says that it's not assignable dot string. Now it says type unknown. Okay, struggling with that. Let's leave it as it is. Let me fix it. Just want to get some basic stuff going on. Alright, so it says that game does not. Okay, so I basically here could say not prayer, but P probably. No, it's called ion text, and then it says color danger ion text like this, and then we rename this one into error message, and we add some. We can show it maybe over here. And yeah, so this should be working. Join load failed. So here it still fails with the load somehow, but here we get something else. Error game does not exist. So I guess I just somehow need to refresh this guy here. Oh, maybe the local host is actually accessing the phone itself. Oh, okay. So I need to connect on my IP address. So I do need to find out my IP address. Let me see. Terminal. My IEF config. And my IP address is. There it is. I guess that's the one. Let's just double check. We remove this one. 25. Yep, that's me. Now, if I take this address and say post it there instead. So Okay. Wow, amazing. And I don't need this error message. So fix this one. Um, let's do the message. It does not exist. And I can correct it and join again. Amazing. And this. Okay. So I can change it a little bit later. Now let's focus on create game. And probably I need another option if I want to be an admin or a player. Once I create game. So let's see the documentation again. Checkbox. How does that look? Rounded. Do I need a checkbox or maybe a drop down? Or select. Let's see how select works. Where is it? Button.com badge alert. CDI components. Item list, media menu model. Oh, we had a spinner as well. Look at this, many spinners. Hmm. Oh, we'll have an option to change that later then. Ion router. Select this one. Let's see how that looks. Oh. Don't like it. At least not for what I had in mind. And about check checkbox, not checkbox, but radio. Oh, this looks. Where are we? Where is this radio? Hmm. Maybe I should do this one. Oh, this one even better. I don't think I need a radio button. I need a checkbox. Or what's better? What's better? How to figure out. Um, let's try with this one, and if we don't like it, we can go to something else. So No, actually, I want a checkbox. Checkbox. I just had to pick one. It's impossible. Or this one. So they are making an ion list. Can you actually send and display? Can you display? Yeah, we can develop the cast screen probably. It's not easy. Um, let's not do that actually. This is game password as well. Okay, let's get back to the game. Let's figure out things that we need to do, not things we can decide on later. All right, so I input, let's say, model game password, and then let's type password as well. So it's hidden, and this one is gonna, it's not gonna have any value. It's gonna be model game name. Not gonna have any value. Then we can have a const game name, game password. Import the ref. Then we need yeah, let's do can submit. Can submit as a computed value. And then yep, can submit this one. What else? What else do we need here? So we need a function that's gonna be const to create. Yeah, we're gonna need a const thing creating. Then we're gonna do the same thing as in join screen. And the same thing that we did in join screen with error message. Should do this in here as well. Same with the definition of error message. Should do this in create game. Right. Okay, so okay is a boolean. Okay. So what I'm missing here. This is the try ends up, and we need to end up our think function here. And to do create, that's the button. There's the button. On click. Let's call the function to create. And let's add this loading thingy that we had running in somewhere in here. Um, Holy moly, a lot of ions. Button, there it is. Let's move this out after the buttons somewhere here. I think it should still work. Same as this. After the buttons is creating. Should rename this as loading. Hello, Tux. Didn't see you right away, but yeah, look what we're doing. Creating an iOS application today with the micronaut as a backend, of course. So it's both Java and iOS. Your both two favorite things. So let's see. Uh, and let's call this a test. My game. What? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I posted a join endpoint. We need to post to the. Oh, congratulations then. And I'm sorry to hear that as well at the same time. Let's do another one. Java, Java, Java. Yes. Look at that. Oh, right. I forgot to change this one. Only Java. Okay, sure. Um, well, yes, yes. So what we're doing at work right now is we're creating this a little team, or not a team, just a couple guys for now, that gonna create this mafia game that you're seeing here. I'm playing around with, and one part of the team is gonna do the React Native, and I'm on my free time gonna try to do the ionic with Vue because I know a lot much more about Vue than I know about React or React Native for that matter. Uh, so I see already that when I start with Vue, and if we take a look at my package JSON folder, so for Vue there is yeah, Vue and Vue routers. That's two dependencies. You also have some bit JS or plugins for Vue or some TypeScript as lens stuff. Um, and that's mostly it. But with a React application, uh, you kind of bombard it with all kind of methods. It already, for me, it already looks kind of strange with all those, but this capacitor, this is okay because they give me different functionality in the native world. Um, so I don't did go Angular than Ionic or Angular than React Native. Yeah, about Ionic is I think they have also Angular, don't they? Yeah, they do have Angular version for stuff as well. So if you wanna, um, that's I what the Ionic does, they just give you some nice templates. Uh, oh yeah, so you want React Native more than Ionic? Well, I'm not sure about React Native. I'm not sold to it yet. I will have to take a look at how it evolves the project in work, this React Native part. Um, what I don't like is the complexity and or you get a lot of freedom in React. You can do it whatever you want. And that freedom comes with a cost that everybody is doing their own way. So there is no standards. And that's why there are so many packages, so many stuff to do. So you cannot rely only on React. You will always have to include some other package and some other package and some other, and then you're not learning React, but you're learning all those packages and how to use them in React. So of course, when you learn all of them and you know what's good and what's bad, then you more faster can decide if this is good or this is bad or but for me, when I'm new, everything looks like shiny and you want to try everything, but you're just gonna, you're not gonna have time to learn everything. It's gonna take time, a lot of time. So, um, I'm not sure about Angular. I have not tried anything uh, with Angular. Uh, so yeah, but I heard about people who doing this that Angular is a good choice. What I don't like or miss or why I not even bother going into Angular world is when I see at versions how they explode. It's like what is it now? Angular. What version is it at? How many updates? It's 17. Oh my gosh. So 17 breaking changes. I'm not sure how big they are. Maybe it's just like Java 17, 21. Nothing almost changed. You can just change the not sure. But yeah, I didn't like it. It was forcing me to go to the TypeScript when I wanted to learn Angular, and I used a lot of time. And at work, I also got to work with Vue projects, so Vue became like a standard for me. And even now, when I work with React at work, I just see how complicated this stuff sometimes gets. All those templates, they are, or components as they are called, they are they're becoming so much more complex than what I would be able to write in Vue. The only part in Vue that is tricky to understand or that makes it harder to read is this dot value or yeah. So that's the only kind of negative thing you can say about Vue. but everything else is just awesomeness. Well, so that's why I'm trying Vue way to create this game, and the work is gonna do the React way, React Native. So there, I hope there's gonna end up, or the project gonna end up in an app store. And yeah, and for backend, I'm doing a micronaut. So it's still Java here. The proxy thing, um, not sure I quite follow on that thought. Yeah, if you don't know Angular, I would not bother, or actually it doesn't matter. Right now, as I see in view here, uh, well, probably the same thing in Angular or React is that I use a lot of pre-built components here. So I don't write almost any HTML code. I just use those pre-built components, and then in between, sometimes I add my own div or something, and so probably the same is with the Angular. You will learn all the concepts and stuff, how to use components, how to send data to them, and how to get data from them. Yeah. Well, start with Angular. It's not a problem. The more languages you know, the better it is. And once you know the Angular, you might change to Vue and try that one for a couple of days. And if you don't like it, you just switch back to Angular and say, no, this is better. Uh, if I would have time right now, I would probably try to learn Angular and just to find out what's good about it, why people are using it. Uh, oh, cool! I didn't know that. I thought yeah, Ionic did not support. Right, you're correct. Ionic didn't support. Let's see, I'm gonna put the table down. Tired of standing. Yeah, it's like you said. Yeah, they did not had support for Vue for quite some time. But then again, in most times you don't need full support anyway. You just need some basic stuff, and you create your own stuff um, on your own. Let's see if we can get this to load now. Yes, the loading screen showed, and something happened, and everything broke. Amazing. Not so amazing. Let's see. So maybe we need to put this in. Oh, sorry. This is wrong component. Let's try that component and see if that still works. Yeah, so this one still works. This loading stuff still okay. And what we did different here. Yeah, HTMX. Not sure what that is. Time leaf. Hmm. Sure. Why not? If you're gonna do the um, At least I'm not sure how it is in your country, but usually when you do Spring Boot applications, you don't do them with a templating language. I I've never seen uh yeah, I've never seen them done with a that's the old thing to do in timely view velocity or any other templating language. Yeah, exactly. They use Spring Boot with a API that runs, or the, I mean, Spring Boot API does its own thing, and then the front end that runs for itself. Well, sure. If that's interest you, I think everything that is of interest is okay to learn. Yeah, exactly. That's too much to learn. Even I'm supposed to learn some more stuff, and um, I don't have time. I rather play around with stuff like this and learn by doing instead of taking some certifications or anything. All right, so this one still works, and I need to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create. Um, okay, so it requires name, right? So it returns to me a message with 400. Yes, I see. Ooh, more of a backend guy. Yep. I have been more of a backend guy for 10 years, and I was working in an e-commerce company that's doing e-commerce sites, and I felt like everything is leading back to front end anyway, so I had to learn front end as well. But as a start point, I think that's more than enough of a goal. So yeah, sure, just focus on that, do your backend stuff. Um, I don't like that it breaks the design. If the message is too long, it breaks the design. So I probably need to do something. So the same thing could happen if error message was too long here as well. So if we create a long text message, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Copy that a couple of times, plus the message. Let's go back to the join game. Join, yeah, the same thing happens here as well. So what do? We can do several things. So let's try by doing on this div, we add a margin of X value to like 8. That already looks a little bit better. And I think this is enough for me as a fix for now. And so same thing, MX 8. So what I did here is I integrated the ionic with a tailwind. So I have all the tailwind classes available. Um, So let's see now if I create, it still breaks. Why? Why did that break? Well, Tailwind is a nice way to learn CSS because what you're actually writing here, it corresponds to one CSS rule in, or in this case, it's two, as you see here, but it could be written as a one. And when you hover over, you can see what that means. You put margin on left and on right side, on both sides. But this didn't work, and I'm not sure why. Where is the error message? Error message is there. Let's debug it in our browser. So this is our browser. Another thing that I like about Ionic that I'm not sure it's probably possible in React, but it was not straightforward to do in React Native is to spin out a browser and do the testing there instead and see how the HTML looks and stuff like that. Oh, it's a different div. What the hell? Where is my div? This is MX. Oh, what? MX8? Oh, of course, of course. On browser, it MX8 is. Yeah, sure. So okay, so it no, it does not work. Yeah, it didn't work. Why? Let's rerun just the application just to make sure that. And we want to run on iPhone 5, 15, I mean. But I think if you would, yeah, this is probably right, as you say. But I think if you would get two applications and both of them are, or one is written in React Native and another one is written in Ionic, I bet it is going to be very difficult for you to say which one is React Native and which one is Ionic. You might maybe get a little bit more sloppy work in Ionic one because developers did not do the job correctly. Maybe it's easier on React Native to do the job correct because it's always getting transferred in. No, I didn't feel that either, actually. Not sure. Not sure that is a really big difference. As for developer experience, I feel that debugging application is much more easier. Um, but right now I'm getting some strange behavior here. Why? It works on join game screen. Oh, wait a second. I think what I have missed is, what if I add them together? Wait, sorry. What happens then? Yeah, that's the problem. Let's do the max width then. So we won't need this MX8. We'll do max width. What's that? 80%. How about that? Does that work at all? Which one? I was in join game. Join game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it drops down. And we actually can do width by 80% as well. What does that mean? With 80, that's not of 80%. I want it to be 80%. But I think Ionic has the same things. You can build it. You can even what you can do even you can let's see here. What was the command? You can open it in Xcode and run it from Xcode, and you can develop it natively in the whole application. So um, I haven't checked that guide yet, but there was possible to yeah, so there was possible to open application. This is the same application as it runs here in opened in the, not sure how to run this, or yeah, I probably needs to understand a little bit more how the application is written and where to find things. So if you want, you could just code in natively the whole application here. So you have a plugins and stuff like that. What's that? Animations. I haven't checked it out, so I'm not sure how this works. Okay, so this is the splash screen. Yeah, whatever. You can be right. You can be right in that we will find out in this game if it's a big difference or not. Or I mean, you are right, and we just need to see how big of a difference does that make, actually. So, and that's why we decided to go with a kind of couple experiments, and somebody will do this in this language, somebody will do it in another language, and we'll see the end result. So strange. So it works on one page and does not work on the other. let's see what's the problem here. So here it works really nice. Let's reload, create game, 1, 2, 3, and get, and everything is in line. And if we inspect, um, inspect the code. Oh, um, it's not 80%, it's 80% screen width. Something like this. What happened? Why I'm not getting the correct stuff here? Oh, so it's not a, yeah, it's view width, isn't it? If I refresh here, create game, 1, 2, 3, 3, and yeah, everything is perfectly in view width. Probably ionic. Let's see. So create game has ionic content, and let's compare it with control command. Yes. Okay. This one is identical. Or yeah, why this is so we will also need a V model here. Model game name, of course. This one value is not needed. Which one is this? This one is create. So on join, game does not need this one. Okay. So this is okay. Let's do the V model. Yeah, we do have that one. Same thing here. we do not need this one, and we do not need this one. This error message in the buttons. So this one is join, this is create. Okay, join. Then we have another one. Button over here, and we have nothing here. Let's rename this one to loading. So we could do the same thing is loading to create a join. It's loading. So now they are more or less alike. Hmm. Okay. That's probably because of this content here. Let's do this. Try to see how it affects. Oh, I didn't rerun. Darn. Now it reloaded. Let's see. Oh, now it reloaded. Let's see. Joy. It just added a lot of shit. And this one. Hmm. Yeah, now it works. Oh my god. Now it worked. Ha. Okay, let's go to our micronaut application and let's fix the create. So create will return us a string as well. And for that, we will need, let's do simple stuff here. Either we could send a message back or we do this one. This one returns a string here as well. And we just return API key. Create game. Oh, of course. And if something fails, um, oh, okay. So I catch only illegal argument exception. Let's catch all. That's important thing. If we catch only, the others will go through and we'll render custom JSON here. Not custom, but standard JSON. And if we catch all the errors, oh, that we change only here and here. Let's see, we need to change it. Actually, all get okay exceptions. Oh, I see. So our post method depends on getting a name. And what we are sending is a game name. I knew that from the beginning, but I wanted to fix the message before. But that means that it's failing and getting this error before, even before the game is even before the controller gets called. So we're never calling this info. It's failing already before that. Okay, so how we deal with this one? We check for the or we just implement an API class and we do all the stuff there maybe. Yeah, so what I'm trying to figure out is how we can respond to different messages. So here, if I go now to network and check this one, or I even console, we should, oh, let's see. So ion text is missing somewhere in create game. That was a nice thing to figure out. Ion text means we need to the ion text. Let's just reload and we ion header missing in where home screen. Ion, oops, ion header. What else? Ion toolbar and home screen. All right. Ion toolbar. And ion title in home screen. That was a nice. This is nice to help me out. Oh, so ion header, ion toolbar, ion title, all those missing in create game. Ion toolbar, ion title. What was there more? Ion header, wasn't it? Iron buttons and iron header. Iron buttons? Where I'm using, oh, there it is. And iron header. Great game. Okay, now. So, yep. Not sure why it did not print. Oh, it throws. So we need to print it before. Let's do that again. So headers are empty. What? Okay, now they are not. Let's see, what are the headers? So yeah, content application JSON. So that's what I was trying to get. So get content type. Let's do this. And look in the console and yes, application JSON. So equals is JSON equals application JSON. So if it's JSON, then we need to handle it another way. Um, okay, constanta equals something like this. Data. And here as well, data. So let's now make sure that our micronaut application is returning the correct values. So let's say mafia, let's see, string, join. So we wanted to say that it produces not application JSON, it produces text plain. This is what we want. And the same thing we want to do here. And this one produces application JSON. So now if we go here and say today, boom, object. Ooh, what just happened? So it posted there, and what happened? It got an answer application JSON. Yes. And what did it do? Oh, of course. So so what do we want to do here is let's do just 108 instead of 208 here. Not that it matters. It's the same logic still. And then if is JSON, we don't need this part. So let's do something like, oh, actually I need this to be able to, what did I do? Console log data C console. Okay, so what I got was a message, actually, just message. Yep, I don't need this. Otherwise, it's going to throw data. Okay, this still did not get updated. Why? Um, let's pick. Can I do this as a? Yeah, bad request. What? Yeah, of course. This was a complex. So actually, I don't need this message. Could just log it. Cons.log. No, I don't need that. Let's just. All right. But this is just nice because this is nice just because for a developer, because this error should not happen in production, because right now I'm sending game name instead of name, and what? Why it's rewriting? Oh, wait a second, wait a second. I have something, something. What? You cannot edit it? Why do you start from scratch every time? Maybe that's some kind of. Oh, come on. The string did not match pattern. Um, was that micronaut? Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. So, game password is called password for the password, but it was supposed to be able to be empty. So let's fix that one as well. Where is my micronaut application? So we want it to stick out downstairs so we can easily open it. And now I go to the domain and game, and we say that password can be nullable. Nullable. Micronaut. What with what? Core nullable. And what I want to do in controller as well, I want to say that game and create. Yeah, password is nullable already. So it just was not enough for database mapping. And so let's, if we retry now and we create a game, specify accept types application or support. Okay, so now it's failing because of this. Don't want it. And now we got our API key. This is amazing, amazing. So what we want to do here, instead of printing API key, we want to send user to a new page. And for that, we need to read documentation. We're gonna be joining lobby game. Let's see. So let's create our first page. New file, game page. Here, so that's where the game is gonna happen. Let's add a template. Let's actually just copy the home page. And for this one, we will just say, welcome to the game. And yeah, we don't need this. Most definitely not needed. Let's do this lobby component, and let's do directory game. We will create a new file called lobby screen.view like this, and first thing we're gonna do is game slash lobby screen.view lobby screen, and stand that in here. We get that in here, and let's take a look at the home page. Yeah, that was the thing. So in game page, we do the same thing and paste it this thing here. Okay. Oh, I need to get some water. Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oops, wrong. There it is. And we are back. So, okay. Um, hmm. Let's see. On create game, what I would like to do is when we get the key, I want to say local storage. why. Just gotta do local storage. There. Set item, and then I need to get a view router and redirect to view. Let's check the router. This. So we have this default stuff here. Let's do another route here. Path. Call this slash game component game page. Okay. So just to make sure that we are slash game. Okay, so it's something game page is failing because lobby screen does not have anything in it. Okay, let's add at least an empty template and say welcome to the lobby, whatever. And it works. So this is good, this is good. So we have a working stuff here, and let's see icons. Let's see or just router link. What does that mean? Okay, okay. Okay, so it's just default view router. Is there anything about transitions? Okay, too much info. So I guess we just work with a simple view router. So let's do that. Then create game. We'll say let's import the router. Const router equals router, and router is gonna say here router dot push Do I need a library key? Separan? No, don't. That's the great game. Oh, so I probably added this. Yeah, didn't I? Oh. I did do some localhost stuff. Where did I do that? What? Local storage dot set item API key data. And now I can probably get some guards. Guards going on. There's some more amazing stuff can be done here, but right now let's just focus on this one. So let's print out your API key, and then we can do a script tag with const API key equals local storage dot item API, and could do all this as a wrap. Yes, yes. I don't want to create game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create. Oh, sorry. Okay. So what did happen is that it tried to push me to. Let's see where it is. Create game. Try to push me to slash to game, but it does not exist. It exists slash game. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. It already exists, so it does not. Cannot create that. No match for the name. Oh, that's the name. Okay. That's another thing. Then we go to router back and we say, and add a name here. It's called game. That way we can always reference. So let's see, now we have created several of them. Yes. Whoa, it worked. Okay, so for create game, we are using an ion content full screen true. So the same thing you probably want to use for our content here. That's not enough. We also want to use this div just to make it a little bit more spacey. Yeah, now we are doing some crazy We don't need all these crazy things, but we need something to push us back from the top. And let's do margin top 8 or even 10 or even 12 or even 16, I think. Good. And then MX2 a little bit from the side. And that looks amazing. What do we want to do now? So I do, yes. So what we want to do here is when we come inside here, we want to say, okay, we'll do const WebSockets WebSockets equals new WebSocket localhost WebSocket. There is a thing you do. I need to know the game name or not. It's too tired to think about this right now. Let's see how we did implement this in our WebSocket server. So what we did in WebSocket server, we did not do any game name. So we drop this as well in here, and then we say WebSockets on open. This, then we say WebSockets on message, and we say WebSockets on close. And let's do like free here, then messages, and let's do const messages equals ref. Let's do a string. And if we do a string of messages, so on, yes, that's what I wanted. And we want to have h1 saying messages. So how did this? Yeah, so we got a message saying welcome. So we connected. And here we did not connect. And problem is, yeah, that's the local host. That is the local host part that is problem. Let's see. Fixed it here by not doing local host. Did this IP instead. Let's do this same IP here as well. And now we get the message welcome. Wow, wow, wow. So let's do one more thing. Let's say that our message is it's not a string, it's a list. It's a list. That means that we can type message. Okay, that's amazing. And push. Let's see. So we push value there that says type ending and message. Let's create a method here. Const and message, and then there is object, and then we say How did we do it here? We say const message equals JSON stringify object and message was sending message, and that's what I wanted to do. This one we need to clean up a little bit. So this is void. Okay, so I don't need to return anything. So this send message is gonna do just the same thing. It's gonna stringify for us, so we don't need to do that. And it's gonna log a little bit. So let's do this. So send message is gonna send our message. This one we don't need. So you can say messages value dot push. Okay, so here we say type of message, and that's an array of little bit of TypeScript magic. Let's see. So we did this one. So this one, and on message it's not plus equals, it's dot push, right? And this object is any. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? There's so if I go in here and refresh, it says, oh, user disconnected, user disconnected. And wait, it should have said user disconnected and user connected, because I just disconnected and I connect back again. And it says type connected. Okay, yes. So I connect. Once I connect, I send message. And okay, let's see. So what happens here? We do not log connect, disconnect, we log message. We are connected. And here, let's do the same thing. Disconnect. We have been disconnected. This, so connected. We are connected, sending. So we are sending some info here. Let's do a little bit bigger. This one. Okay, so API key is 0. Why? Why? What? So all this thing is local storage. Yeah, there is no API key there. Yeah, but because I am joined with this guy, there is API key. Okay. I have never joined with this guy. So what we can do, we can just add a API key and add it to the same value as if I am able to select that. No, I'm not. Then I don't bother it. Then I'll just go back into the create a new game, new G, and I get a new welcome to lobby, connected, sending. Then I send my API key, and I get a message back, welcome. I thought I would wait and get this user disconnected, but I guess that's the application hanging. Let's see. Can I just kill this application? This and then we move it. We restart it. That's the thing. Now I just restarted it. Does it have? Let's do this. Let's do this home page. That's a home screen. Yep, that's the one. And let's do here. P and let's say PI key here. Let's try to get that one out of the const PI key equals local storage get item API key, and there it is. Okay. So what I want to do is to actually, if there is API key, I should if API key, I should say const router equals use router, import that router, router dot push, and then again I can push the name, not lobby screen, sorry, to the game like this. Not sure if there is a cleaner way to do this, maybe like guards or something. So now if I close my application, throw it away, open, it straight away goes into, it actually navigates with the animation. That's that's a cool thing. And it navigated and it says, we are connected, sending message, welcome. And now let's go to this guy and say, oh, user disconnect. Okay. So let's try to reload. And it says user disconnected. If I reload again, it says user disconnected, but it does not say that user has been connected. I see. So my micronaut application is not sending all that data. That might be correct way because I don't want to send every time user connects. I want to add people to the rooms and broadcast only to the rooms. How do I do that? I need to read more documentation on Micronaut. Let's do that. Micronaut socket sample. Let's do this. Already been there a lot of times. Chat server. So yeah, what they are doing, username. Yes, okay, so they're logging on open. Topic equals all. If topic equals all, and topic is something you get there. So it says broadcaster broadcast. No, now making announcements. A username now making announcements. Okay, saying username now making joined topic all. Um, and is valid. What is valid function does is that it returns, takes a topic and says, okay, topic, what the hell? It returns an S. Get those and then returns a predicate that it can run by sending some kind of argument to S. And if topic equals all, broadcast to all users, yes. Or all equals S, get your variables. So S has URI variables and it says topic. So get URI variable topic. Yeah, so get does some kind of crazy shit here. Our topic equals, okay. So S, I guess, is a session. Let's see that one. So I do have a session here. So S dot get URI variables. I see. And that's, I guess, this one. So what happens here is basically you, yeah, okay. So it checks the session. So you get a session and you can evaluate if that session will get the broadcast. So you send the method back, predicate method, saying use this to find out if you should supposed to broadcast. So what it does, it runs through all the sessions, figures out who to broadcast. We have been disconnected. So their application has been uh, just disconnects. And, let's then do this thingy. Where it is, where is my code? There is my code. Um, there we go. It opens actually double. Okay. Why is it indenting here? Don't want it to. Oh, it's indented here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What do we do now? On open, on message, on close. We want it to try to reconnect. So let's do this. Const on close. All right, let's see. How does that work? This one, refresh, still works. Still works. So if I go to the main page, get back here, and everything still works. Now I'm wondering if I gonna go read something. Let's restart our application. Well, reloaded the application on restarted. Yeah. So I send join with API key. Got a message. Welcome. So what do we expect here now? So we have this send message stuff. We should have another const on message or handle message room server and message event and yeah. So this would be a handle message. Oops, got some message from work. Let's see. I'm not gonna log into work right now. I think I'll do this tomorrow. Not while I'm streaming anyway. So stuff like this I want already to kind of extract into variables. I'll do that a bit later. Right now I'm trying to figure out how this. So okay, so okay. When we join, we handle message. It's okay, messages. And yeah, so when we render a message, here we can do something like a template. Maybe can I do v4 on template or m in messages, and what does it say? Oh, end tag. Okay, we'll give you end tag, and what does it say? Um, uh, okay, let's not do pred, let's do ul, and then let's do li and do v4 in messages. Let's print m.message and let's do m.type like this. Cool. This is cool. Let's do this one as well. Screen, just or this actually helps already. Don't need to do anything. User disconnected, user disconnected. So some user did disconnect. Not sure what or why it's sending. So let's take a look at micronaut now and see what. Oh crap! What is this? So publisher is saying on message. It's just logging for itself. Okay, so the message does not. On open, it says it's just sending back to the message. So here it happened disconnect. We have been disconnected and it's not connecting anymore. Okay, and now another thing is on close. Okay, let's remove this. Like this. And let's also do like this. On open string and on message. Yeah, we have this handle event. Let's for now do not handle this event, and let's just if you send something to me, I will send you back welcome. So let's restart the server and let's reload. So we got connected, we sent a message, we got a message, user session connected. And then it said we get a message welcome because we send a join. This guy is crashed. So let's restart this guy. And now we get another message that user is not connected. And a message welcome because I sent that information. Okay. Now let's see what we can do more here. So what we want to do is actually put players in the rooms. So let's remove this one on message and do this one on and let's not define the protocol yet. That only makes this. We do not broadcast either here. We just return. Let's for now just return something like this. And what we want to do here, return this one, handle event. So for now, there is only join event. So let's handle this event. So join event. Uh, okay, okay. So it should say session.send. All right. Okay, so it's return join game, right? Join. Let's call join game event. So join game event. Say user with ID send message. User with ID to send message type. Oh, of course. That's the problem. I'm sending type. Where did I get this type from? So lobby screen, do not send type action. And you get a message of, okay, I did not restart the server yet. Oh, yeah, so that's why. Okay, oh, let's see. So actually now it will check for the key and return the game event. And another thing I don't like, let's see. So we want to see micronaut. Let's put it down here. This one, let's increase a little bit. So, okay. Let's see. So we have been disconnected, and then we should say try to reconnect. And let's do a Google search and see web socket to reconnect. All right. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's not do unmounted, but let's call this const connect equals, and yep, then on closed, we need to do connect again. And message, we send message. Then on mounted, we can do also connect. Okay, so server is not gonna respond with action, it's gonna respond with uh, let's see. Okay, so server message should have action. Should have object and should have something like success. Mm, then nullable thing error, something like that. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. We'll try to do this tomorrow then. We'll fix this error thingy. Server, if I send a join action, I should get an action join back. That way I can always follow my actions and see, did I succeed to join? And then if I get join successfully true, then I know why I joined. If I get successfully is false, then I know I need to read the error message, see what it says. If success is true, I can read that object, and that object can also be nullable if there's error. So something like that server message. I could actually split this into two. And that's not enough. Also need somehow to tell what string type, what's type dollars. Well, I'll try out different things and we'll see how it goes. Join event, no event. Yeah, so here I could probably send server error message or something. Keep those separate. Because now I got error, action error. And which action is it referring to? Action should be join. That can still be done. Huh? I'll have to think about it. Thank you for today.